getting around. We've been getting around all around Beijing just in a taxi cab, and you know, some people, we've heard some people complain, say that, you know, taxi drivers are hard to deal with, they try to rip you off or whatever. And you know, I'm sure there's a little bit of that happens. However, they're so cheap to begin with. We just went from our hotel, which is in just a couple blocks from the Temple of Heaven, to the airport for about 102 yuan. We've been in here almost an hour, 45 minutes anyway. Yeah, so I mean, it's about almost an hour ride, and let's see, 100 won, what is that? About 14 bucks, about an hour ride. So I mean, you know, it's really not that bad. We haven't seen any taxi drivers that speak any real English, so what we've done is just carried around little papers or cards or business cards or whatever with the address in Chinese, and we just show that to them. Haven't had any major problems, so it's worked out great. Definitely not a bad way to get around in Beijing. You know, not only that, but the taxis, they all have meters. You know, and they're all clearly marked. It's all regulated by the government. 2 RMB per kilometer. So I think it's generally pretty fair. It's not too bad. You get your Gucci bag here in Beijing. So yeah, the taxis are all really clearly marked and easy to find. You know, you just flag them down. It's a good way to get around. The subways seem to be a little bit dark, and you have to go through a security check in order to get into the subway. You have to, like, if you have a bag, you have to, like, put it through a little scanner and stuff, so you can't just walk on to the subway. And the bus is a little bit hard to figure out unless you speak Chinese. Not real English, foreigner friendly. They're a lot more easy to figure out, in my opinion, in Korea. We did have one taxi driver, and we showed him the address of where we wanted to go, and he just immediately quoted us a price on how much he would charge us to get there. And we'd taken that trip before, and the price he quoted us was double what we had paid last time. So we just walked away. You know, we had another experience where we got in the taxi and told him where we wanted to go, and the guy went several miles before turning on his meter. And so we stopped him and we said, hey, you know, turn on your meter. So he turned on the meter, and then as soon as he did that, kind of started to turn around, looked like he was taking a detour, you know, maybe to put some money back on the clock. So, you know, you got to pay attention, make sure they turn on their meters, you know, make sure they're being fair with you. But overall, not bad. Yeah, here they are. Here's the taxis lined up here at the airport. And actually, Rich, he brought his folding bicycle. So there was 4 of us, 4 people, and then Rich had his folding bicycle, and we got all of our luggage, and Rich carried around his folding bicycle in the trunk wherever we went, and carried all of us around no problem. Yeah, so I mean, you know, as you can see, we had some luggage to carry around, fit it in a taxi pretty easily, not too bad.